Hello everybody and welcome to Dipansh video time. Today I'm going to show you how to make a jumping game on Scratch. So first let me create a new project. And if you haven't seen my how to make a player jump video on YouTube, please look at it because we'll be looking at the same physics. I'm just going to leave it sprite 1 because that's the cast sprite, that's the player. I'm just gonna set the player as default. I'm gonna choose a sprite and I'm gonna choose a sprite of apple and a banana. And then I choose a sprite of banana. Choose a backdrop of patterns. You can choose any backdrop, but I'm just gonna put stripes. And then I'm gonna choose a sprite and I'm gonna draw one. I am going to set the outline to be 0, the fill to be purple. Let me just put it very below. Okay, so when you have all of these, we're ready. Let's start with the player sprite. So when flag clicked, I am gonna go to this position. So go to position of the here. Oh, not yet, because this can lead to some bugs before, if we do it before the set size. So let me put it 90% and check. Okay, great. 90%, quite small, I mean quite big still. 80 will do it, I think. Great, 80 will do it. I'm just gonna put the size to an 85%. I want it to be 5 pixels later. Okay, great. Let's put it right over there. And the go to x negative 114 and y negative 97. Now, your y coordinates can be different of mine because of the height of your ground sprite. So it's okay if your ground sprite is greater or lesser than mine. You can just change the y position of your player. And the apples and the bananas. So let's continue. Let's put a forever check for if two of them. So if two of them, make a new variable called jump. So a jump variable. So if touching sprite 1, which is my ground sprite, I'm gonna set jump to 0. Great. Now that we have this, let's make our player jump. So when space key pressed, I'm just gonna put set jump to a value like 12, not 21, 12. And then I am going to change y by jump. So it will be changing the y by the jump variable. After that, I'm going to put a wait until for touching sprite 1, which is my ground sprite. Then forever, I'm going to change y by jump in a forever loop. And then I'm going to change jump by negative 1. Let's check that. And great. Player can now jump. Great. Put a R for touching the apples or bananas. So apple or banana. I am going to create a new block and I'll name this block respawn. Now I'm going to define respawn. So I'm just going to put a call to this block in if check. And then this respawn is going to be right over here. So I'm just going to put the coordinates I put when flag clicked. I also want to broadcast a message. And I want to name this message respawn. Respawn. Okay. Great. So now let's check if everything is working. Player can now jump. Okay, everything is working great. Let's now code our enemy sprite. So, put the when flag clicked as usual. And in the when flag clicked, I'm gonna go to the position like here. So x195 and y negative 108. And then I am going to set size to 100%. I'm also going to take two forever loops. One forever loop having two if checks. Now, if touching player, don't put spike but player, then I'm gonna make a new block and name this block enemy respawn. Run without screen refresh. Then I'm just gonna make a one for enemy respawn. Then the next one is gonna be for the y coordinates less. Then let's check which one can we put. So let's put the change x by -10 for in the forever loop, which we will always do. So this, okay. So I want it to be right over here when it goes there. So there. So if the x position is less than the position we're having right now, which is -209, then make a call to this block. Now what will we do in the call to this block? Just put the go to right there. Okay, now it's like that. What should it do when I receive respawn? Just take the call to enemy respawn. That's very simple, right? Okay, now let's go to the banana. Click into the banana sprite and take a when flag clicked. I'm gonna set size to 95%, or you can put 90. I'll put 90 for now. 90. Let me see if this is the same size. Okay, this is smaller than the apple. I'm just gonna put 95%. So it is quite bigger than that. Great. Then I am going to go to the same position. So the apple is, I'm just gonna put it in the banana sprite. So the go-to of x195 and y -108. I'm gonna take a forever loop with the two if checks. I'm gonna take the forever loop with the two if checks. And the first if is if touching player. So if touching player, I'm just gonna make a call to another block, which is enemy 2 respawn, because this is our second enemy respawn. Run without screen refresh. Okay, I'm gonna make a call to this block. Now I'm also going to make a forever loop for change x by -10. Well, you can put any number you want. I'm just gonna put change x by -6. So it will go that fast. Okay, so over here you will see that the banana will be over here, and that's when we wanted to broadcast enemy respawn. So go to operators and take a less than operator. Take in a less than for motion, and in the motion take the x position is less than the position we have right now, which is -201 is less than. Then we just wrote test enemy 2 respawn. Now what should enemy 2 respawn do? Enemy 2 respawn will just simply take out this. Now what should we do when this sprite also when I receive enemy respawn? So just put the enemy 2 respawn. Let's check this. Wow. Okay, you can just change it. I'm just gonna put it -5. So it will go quite slow, and then we have a lot of time to capture it up. You can put any number you want. I'm just gonna put for now -3. So I have a lot of time to get the game ready and on. Put any number you want, like -2 also will do it. Okay, let's test our game. And wow, surprising how good it is. See that? We're good, right? And if you want, you can just do like this and delete the end. Wow, very great, right? Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe and like to my channel. Thank you. Bye. See you in the next video. Bye.